How about all the bowing, Steve? You know, it's like he spent all the 30 trips to China. He said they never treated him so well. And now he like bows like he's Chinese all the time. You know, I have news for you, Governor. We don't do that in our country. Bowing over to people. That's not our thing. I think, look at him with the hands together. Mm. What are you doing? It's not a yoga class and you're not in China. You're running to be the vice president of the United States. And newsflash, if you bow to a foreign leader like that, you're going to get crushed.
Are you? Are you really going to get crushed? I mean, did Donald Trump get crushed after declaring his love for North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, who sent him love letters? I mean, interesting. Okay. Now, go ahead, Jay.
Yeah. Look, they're back at it. Remember when Michelle Obama and Barack Obama did a little fist bump? They called it a terrorist fist jab.
Obviously.
Right. And so nobody in this country does this at all. It's never happened. Putting your hands together literally never happened in the country.
Never happened.
That's why the thanks emoji on every phone is two hands together like this. Okay, but it's never happened. This is so crazy. Can you believe how weird and Chinese Tim Walz is? Come on, man, you sound unhinged and ridiculous. But if we're having a conversation about bowing, first of all, Donald Trump saluted a North Korean general, which is a huge no-no. Oh my God, if a Democrat had done that, oh, look at this, communism, let alone the love letters, etc. But I want to show you two pictures here. This is Donald Trump with Vladimir Putin. Kind of looks like a bow. If you say, well, look, pictures can be misleading, maybe what's the camera angle? No, there's 1,000 angles on this. Let's show you another one. He looked, I mean, you want to talk about weak? And you never see Trump looking like that with anybody else. Always holding his head up high, bullying people, pushing people around. But with Putin, all of a sudden, bent neck, bowing. MEGYN Kelly, where are you at?
Crushed.
You're crushed. And by the way, he actually was crushed by Putin. But anyways, I know Russia, oh no, Republicans flip out the word Russia was said.
So look, conservatives, especially conservatives in the media, seem to be kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel in attacking the VP pick for Kamala Harris, Tim Walz. And I think it's because Tim Walz seems to appeal to a lot of people. I think Harris did a really good job with her VP pick, and he's able to kind of connect with people as an ordinary person. He comes across as an ordinary, relatable person. So look, MEGYN Kelly isn't the only one going after him over complete and utter nonsense. Let's take a look at the next clip.
The Great Walls of China has a lot of red flags, but one is glaring: his body language. Here's Twitchy Tim on stage, waving profusely in a very unsettling manner, very unsettling. Men should not move this way. It's not the way we move.
Hey, don't scroll away. Come back. Because before the video continues, we just want to urge you to lend your support to TYT. You power our honest reporting. You do it at tyt.com/team, and we love you for it.
How do men move? I don't know. Does Tim Walz strike you as a effeminate person?
They're so dumb.
I hate our politics.
They can't help themselves.
I hate our politics so much.
So like, we covered that earlier. And Jesse Waters like implying that Tim Walz is gay. Because they have no other thing other than hate, right? So, oh yeah, Kamala slept her way to the top. Tim Walz is gay. Guys don't act like, all right, whatever, man. He's a football coach, and then they're like, oh yeah, just an assistant coach. Oh God, Jesus, you guys are a hot mess, man. So his popularity is sky high, Tim Walz is. They haven't been able to knock it down. He got bills passed that are super popular. American people find him adorable. So these guys are losing their minds. One of them called him a serial killer Santa. Why? Because we're just making things up. And apparently guys don't move like Tim Walz. How do they move, Jesse? Do they move by slashing people's tires like you did to try to, sleep with your producer?
Yeah, seriously. There was also, you mentioned this, referenced the Newsmax conversation about the Satan Santa thing. Why don't we take a look at that?
The left says that Tim Walz is cuddly. That's their term for him, cuddly. And I have to say it's kind of true. He's got this Santa Claus-like look to him, except this Santa Claus could potentially be a serial killer. That's the problem. He's kind of terrifying. He's sort of like, they used to say Ted Bundy was handsome, but he was a serial killer. So this is like if Santa Claus was a serial killer. I mean, this could be a movie This guy is so creepy, so terrifying, because he's like a communist, but he looks like Santa Claus. So it's absolutely terrifying.
Well,
can we just address the optics of that video, right? You have the B-roll on the side, right, of Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, and they're happy. Tim Walz is like waving at people, he's smiling. And then you have this guy, Chris Coles, whoever he is, in like a dark room, and he's like, he's not cuddly. He might look like Santa Claus, but a Satan Santa Claus. You're the one who scares me a little bit. You're the one who strikes me as someone who might be hiding bodies in the basement.
Yeah, let alone Gorka, that ghoul. I mean, if anybody's a serial killer, it's Serb Gorka. Okay. By the way, nobody's a serial killer. Like, for example, when the Democrats joked about Ted Cruz being a Zodiac killer, it was a joke. We didn't mean. So this guy's like, no, Tim Walz looks terrifying.
Does he?
Does he?
Like, you have to have something to go on, right? Like, you have to provide something to give the audience a bit of an impression that this guy is scary. But I don't know. I don't know if the producers over at Newsmax secretly hate the hosts and the content that they're producing, but that B-roll was amazing. Like, that video was like the most lovely video ever. And then you have the two guys talking about how he's so scary and dangerous.
I got one pet peeve too. And I'm up to here with this, so I can't take it anymore. Okay, Republicans, every time you call someone a communist in America that's in mainstream politics, you might as well hang a sign around your neck saying, I'm a moron, I know nothing.
No,
okay?
I'm a boomer, I know nothing. Like it's such a 1980s like political attack. Like, get with the times. Like, no one's buying that at all.
Okay, real quick, because apparently Republicans have no idea what it means. Communism is when you're not allowed to have any private property. There are no private businesses, private homes, private cars, nothing, okay? Kamala Harris and a lot of the Democrats are on the opposite side of the political spectrum. They're corporatists who service their corporate donors, corporate Republicans like Mitch McConnell, corporate Democrats like Nancy Pelosi. They're the opposite of communists. They say whatever our corporate donors want, we're going to give to them. That's not, I don't know. Look, man, if you think you just don't understand communism at all, stop embarrassing yourself by saying dumb things. And I know you get it from your leaders who are constantly saying, every idiot on Fox News is constantly using that word. And so now, and of course the dumb Donald Trump calling Kamala Harris a Marxist.
No, keep doing it. Because like, look, I don't think Republicans realize this, right? They've been using that same attack line for literally decades, and it has no power whatsoever anymore, at all. Like, no one is legitimately worried about communism in America. But if that's all they've got, I mean, I guess keep going. Now let's go to the most ridiculous, like I think this might be the most ridiculous attack on Tim Walz, mostly because even if it were true, I literally don't give a crap. Like, it is the least important thing on the planet. So a conservative columnist by the name of Dustin Grage fueled this controversy on X by alleging that Tim Walz was seen with two different dogs, but acted as if both those dogs were his dogs, the same dog. Okay, so here's the post, let me show you. Yes, this is Tim Walz tweeting about his dog, Scout. Only problem is that these are two completely different dogs.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, so look, this one, if you believed it, I get it, because they're cropping it out. No, if you're a Republican.
Yeah, okay.
Like, for Republicans, that's like the most evidence they've ever had. Now you're gonna see it's 100% misleading. That's why I tell you all the time, don't believe a word right-wing media says. They almost never tell you the truth. So wait till you find out what really happened.
So again, the claim here is that Walz referred to two different dogs as his dog Scout. Again, even if it were true, I don't care, but it's not true. So there was a community note added to that post later, and here's what it says. The photo on the right is from a dog park that Tim Walz was at with Scout and many other dogs, as is the case with dog parks. In the video, Scout can be seen playing with the dogs. And in fact, I believe we have that video, we should cue it up. And as we do it, I just wanna go to this tweet from Manny that says, here's a screenshot from a video from the day where Walz is with his dog Scout and a random dog he ended up taking a pic with. All right, so with that said, here's the video if you need further evidence of the most irrelevant thing on the planet.
Oh, are you jealous? Are you jealous now, mister?
Ooh, he looks scary.
Yeah, that looked terrifying. I mean, if I've ever seen a serial killer Santa, that was it. Plus, he's not only a terrifying serial killer, but he's also gay and Chinese.
That's right, yes.
I mean, how do you vote Republican? How does that ever happen on planet Earth?
But look, I see this as a positive story because this is what they're saying to attack Tim Walz. Like, this is all they've got. And that is a good sign for Tim Walz.
Yeah, it's absolutely pathetic.
Hey, thanks for watching that video. We really appreciate it, guys. And we appreciate it if you become members because that allows us to be independent, honest, progressive, all the things that you don't get from corporate media. And all of that is because of you guys. Hit the join button below and become one of us, become a young Turk.